Hey, what's going on, vets? So it is Saturday morning, or whenever you're watching this, but I'm going to post this Saturday morning. So there's definitely going to be a Saturday roll call. Looking forward to doing it, guys. Every Saturday, getting back into this routine. But I just want to do a quick Q&A, and it's basically concerning CWT. Now, for those of you who read the comment section and some of the latest videos that I put out, I've had three different people leave me a comment regarding CWT. For those who don't know, compensated work therapy. Okay. So I've mentioned this before and I've had people ask me about it in the past. And here's the situation that's happened. So I had one gentleman, he's a longtime subscriber, finally wrote me a question after I did that video telling you guys you should ask questions if you want to get some answers from people who've been through some things, and there's a lot of experience on the panel. So got a question about CWT. So apparently he talked to his psychiatrist. His psychiatrist said it'd be a great idea for him to do CWT, and he asked my opinion. I'm like, absolutely. Because, guys, I think along these lines, right? Let's say I'm only 100%. And let's say I'm not getting Social Security. I have no other income other than 100% from the VA. Let's also say that my rent is between $1,400, $1,600 a month. If my psychiatrist or my doctor allows me to work 5 days a week for about 5 hours a day, and I forgot how much federal minimum wage is. I think it's like $7.25 or $7.50, somewhere in there. But let's just say my doctor allows me to work 5 days a week at $7 an hour. That's $35 a day. For 5 days a week, that's $175. That's $350 every 2 weeks. That's $700 a month. So if my rent is $1,400, well, now my rent's only going to be $700 because that money that comes from CWT is tax-free. There's no taxes being taken out of that. Now, I don't know if they changed it from the way they used to do it, but used to get paid once every 2 weeks. It would be direct deposit on a Friday, boom, right into your account every other Friday, $350 if you're working 5 hours a day. Now, that's how I'm thinking. Like, let's say that you were able to easily manage that and you had this extra $700 every month. Who couldn't use an extra 7, 8, whatever hours you can work? Hell, even if you're only working 3 hours a day, right? You're getting $21 a day for basically just sitting there talking to your buddies or helping out a veteran or answer a few questions, right? Even at $21 a day for 5 days, bro. Think about it. That's $105. That's $210 every 2 weeks. That's $420 a month for 3 hours a day for 5 days. Think about it. What do you do all day in a 3 hour span? And if something happens, you're already at the clinic or you're already at the hospital or you're already something associated with the Department of Veterans Affairs so they can handle whatever it is. Not only that, guys, I think like, okay, let's say I have an episode while I'm at work. What do you think that does? That strengthens your case because they see in real time what your issues really are. So to me, it is a win-win all the way around. It's a win because it gives you something to do. That's number one. Number two, it's extra income that is tax-free. And number three, excuse me, if you have any issues, well, you're right there. They can document everything. So that way, if you were putting in for an increase, well, hell, all your medical evidence is right there. You have witnesses who saw what happened to you or what triggered whatever it was. So you see, guys, that's how I think when I'm looking at situations like CWT. For all the people who are writing and say, man, I don't know how I'm going to get this extra money. The holidays are coming up. You have money all around you. If you're a veteran, you don't even have to be service connected. You just have to be enrolled in the VA healthcare system. That's it. If you're sitting at home bored 3-4 hours out of your day, You could be sitting at a VA clinic, a VA hospital, a VA regional office, helping other veterans, helping yourself. It's just that simple, guys. Trust and believe. Once I get residency here and I start going back to the States, either quarter time or half time, depends if they allow me to do the caregiver program, just being there half time. Oh, you best believe, even though I'll be getting the extra from the caregiver program, I'm still going to go and do some hours for CWT. Whatever my doctor allows me. The doctor says I can do 4 hours, 2 hours. I don't give a damn. That's extra money. Look, that can pay for gas. That can pay for something. Okay? And I'm not having to do anything. I don't work. So, and this is therapy. So if you're on IU, don't matter. If you're SSDI, don't matter. Okay? Because it's not work. It's therapy. Now, caution. If you're a SSI, that's different. Okay? You guys on SSI know any income you got coming in from other sources, and this would be another source, they're going to deduct that. The same with you guys who are on the VA pension. Whole different situation. Pension and SSI, they in their own categories. But for everybody else, whether you're IU, you're not P&T yet, or whatever, or you don't even have a service connection, but you're enrolled in the VA healthcare system and you're looking to get some extra income part-time. Here you go. Here you go right here. There's somebody right now that's wondering how they going to gather enough money to pay the car payment and do a couple other things. Car payment $350. You go work a couple of hours, boom. You got your car payment and you got a little extra coming in. For those of you who just want to get ahead, here you go. What is the problem? What is the excuse? There is none. If you're sitting at home right now and you're watching these videos all day, you can watch these videos at your job at the VA while you still getting paid. You're not doing anything strenuous unless you physically can get out there and cut some grass or sweep some floors. Most of the time, you're going to be doing tedious stuff because they know you're disabled. Unless you got just like mental issues and physically you fine, they may have you go outside, do some yard work, stuff like that. But for most of you guys who are in situations like mine, bad knees, bad back, bad feet, ankle, hips, what do you think you're going to be doing? Huh? You ain't cooking nothing, that's for damn sure. What you think you're going to be doing? Nothing. Sitting at a desk enrolling veterans in. Do a little paperwork, may do a little filing. That's it. They may have you take some documents from one floor to another floor. If you're working in prosthetics, what you think you're doing? Just handing out equipment that comes in. You're working with people getting glasses. You ain't doing the tests. The only thing you're going to be doing is writing up a script, let them go put in an order or whatever it may be. You're not going to be doing nothing strenuous. You in the pharmacy, what you think they're going to have you doing? Putting the pills together? Hell no. You know what your job is at the pharmacy? Take that bag and sit it in that window. That's it. Bruh, the job is too simple. Okay? Either they're going to have you as a greeter at the front door. Hey, welcome to the VA. My name is blah, blah, blah. Can I help you find whatever floor or whatever department you need to go to? If you need to get someone to take you in a wheelchair, I can get somebody to come and get you. That's it. That is it. Now, if you don't want to deal with people, they got other jobs for you. They can put you in laundry. You can sit there and fold sheets all day if you don't want to be bothered. You want to work in the kitchen? Fine. They'll have you deliver food to people in the hospital, people in the psych ward. Now, how do I know all this? Because I've been there and done it. If you think I'm just going to sit at home, do nothing, and they telling me this is a way I can make money by just doing this, and don't think that I won't go to some of those classes that they offer, like the Move class or what's the other classes? They got some class where they teach you how to knit. I know they used to do that. They had a wood shop class. They had whatever to make time go by or do physical therapy. Whatever, man. You learn so much when you work at that VA and you learn how to get around certain things. but you also get the knowledge of knowing that whatever happens to you is documented. You ain't at home trying to prove or recreate something that's already happened to you. And your doctor's right there and they see it. So they can write it right up in your medical file. So when you go file that increase, guess what? It's right there. It's right there. So guys, ladies and gentlemen out there, look, if you're struggling to make ends meet, I'm not saying you're going to get rich doing this. I'm not saying that you're going to have all this extra income. But $400, $500, $600, $700, $800 a month, who couldn't use that? And you ain't really doing nothing strenuous. You're going to be around other vets, laughing and talking all day if you choose to do that. Or you could be somewhere by yourself, not dealing with anybody. It's just that simple. All right, guys? So that's it for now. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. And until the next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay tuned, though, for the Saturday roll call coming up later tonight. I'm out.